When the guests arrived at the hotel, they found it to be a little strange.
This floor is very much about not only finding out what happened to the guests, but more so about what is the nightmare and how can they survive this monstrosity? And how can they actually, survive or stay away or flee or defeat it or anything like this? So that's what this chapter and floor is about.
Eventually they reach the doctor's room. They find the medication. And while they're in there, the phone rings. And when they walk to the phone, it says written on top of the phone, when they hear the phone ring, the players decided not to pick up. Now it's like, we present them like for the first time with like a conflict because they have just promised to pick up the phone. And then they have sort of like the idea that they have to follow what is being instructed. Otherwise, the story doesn't continue. To my heartbreak, all the groups that have been playing this game who have promised me, and I've tried with every group more strongly than with the previous one, to make them promise me to please pick up the phone. All, I think 5 groups who have played this game have decided to not pick up the phone.
They're so conditioned by the narration.
Yes, I was shocked because I was like, of course they're going to pick up the phone. They have promised me, like I'm a living person. This is just like a voice from a box. But no, nobody has picked up the phone. So each of these scenes has led to Noah's demise. Because they don't pick up the phone, they hear Noah scream at the end of the hallway. And when they come back, they open the room, and on the bed of this room is a big cocoon. Looks a bit like the cocoon of like a large insect that is broken open. And on the television screen is like flickering certain images of like spiders.
Oh my God. You guys are not kidding. This is a gigantic prop. It is, ew!
That is vile. It looks like somewhere in between a pile of feces and maybe a maggot.
And like the alien eggs, like those egg sacs from Alien.
Yeah.
It's leaking off of the bed.
It's magnificently gross.
I cannot believe this was built for this short run. Oh my God, this is
Who
a
is
great
in
prop.
possession of this object?
Oh yeah, it's here actually in the hallway of our studio. Well, actually on top of the toilet, so it's dripping down the toilet. Yeah. So again, this was not made for the weekend. It was a prop that we made for the final game, But unfortunately, it was only used for this weekend. Yeah.
And you can see also an example of the the projections of the scripts as well. We had so many projectors that were also already bought because I think there was a cool way to overlay parts of the script and that we could reuse many times.
Yeah, it's really smart. Like that combined with the image of this giant spider on the television, it's really creepy looking. It's a good effect.
Yeah, and it's like when you met him the first time, he's already, this guy's very nervous, talking a lot about like how he thinks there's spider eggs in the room, etc. So now you come back and you see this, and yeah, you can see his nightmare has visited him.
Listen to the rest of the episode now by becoming a patron at the Search Win level for access to all of the Spoilers Club episodes. To join, visit patreon.com/roomescapeartist, and for more details on the different escape rooms that we've covered, visit roomescapeartist.com and search under the podcast tab for Spoilers Club.